What's the deal, yo? So I'm gonna be tapping in this morning, and I'm tapping into my energy since last night. I did a reading, and it ended up being a personal and not a collective. I'm going to tap in and specifically as a personal reading because last night after that reading I went to sleep, right? And hold on, collective. I'm trying to get myself together. So after that reading last night, when I was trying to do a collective reading and it ended up turning to be a personal one. Just so 1, 2, 3. I go to sleep last night and all I'm doing is tossing and turning. A lot of tossing and turning in my sleep last night. I had a very, my sleep was disturbed. I was being disturbed in my sleep last night. And then before my sleep yesterday, I took a nap yesterday earlier. And my ex-boyfriend popped in my head. The two readers that came in my head before that I exposed popped in my energy yesterday again. And some other energy popped in my energy when I was taking a nap. But then last night, after the reading, my sleep was disturbed. So they were attacking me yesterday. They were trying to do something to me while I was sleeping. And we're going to expose, so I came on here to expose who was attacking me in my sleep last night. And to find out the outcome of what's going to happen to them. To let them know the outcome of their little attack last night while I was sleeping. Because you obviously are no sleep trying to attack me while I'm sleeping. So, while you losing your rest, I'm getting mine. Even while you're trying to disturb my sleep. So, I'm going to tap in because we're going to expose them. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. So no, your fucking spell work didn't work. Obviously, you already popped your fucking stupid troll ass in my live already. So no, you did not disturb my sleep. You did not unalive me because obviously I'm fucking making a video, you stupid ass bitch. So we're gonna tap in. I'm not getting on the camera right now because I don't got my tooth on. But we're gonna jump into it and I'm gonna see who was attacking me. I'm not even gonna waste no time. So angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, attribute only, please provide me with some insight. Please provide me with who was attacking me in my sleep and trying to disturb my rest. Who was attacking me in my sleep last night? Who was attacking me in my sleep? Ex-boyfriend. Who else? And a karmic female. A baby mama. My ex-boyfriend and their baby mama, a karmic female. Their baby mama. Related family. Obsessed and this don't even belong in this deck. This says obsessed and infatuated. That don't even belong in here. A false flame. All right. Hold on. Oh, wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to just take those 5. I don't really want to tap in too much energy. So we got an ex-boyfriend that's popping up. An ex-boyfriend and their karmic female baby mama. Related family, false flame. They related their family because they got children together and they each other's false flames. And they obsessed and infatuated with attacking me. So that's who was attacking me in my sleep. What else? Abuser. Obsessed and an infatuated abuser. Unfiltered. They could be talking shit. A spiritual occultist. This is not even supposed to be in this deck. It's supposed to be in the first deck that I just used. So this is a spiritual occultist. They do a spell work on me. Like I said, somebody was attacking me in my sleep. They have a funny walk, or they limp, or they have a funny walk. So related family. I can have somebody that's related to me that has a limp or a funny walk, or whoever is in this family that's related to them has a limp and a funny walk. Dominant. False flame dominant. This false flame is dominant. They were trying to dominate me. They jealous and envious of me. Confirmation. Somebody could be in their 90s or born in the 90s and they can have freckles or has a birthmark somewhere on their body. So I have an ex-boyfriend and their karmic female baby mama. Related family, false flames, spiritual occultists. They're obsessed and infatuated abusers that are unfiltered. Somebody limps and has a funny walk. They're dominant or trying to be dominant in my energy. Jealous and envious, could be born in the 80s and has freckles or some type of birthmark somewhere on their body. This is a karmic family. Religious figure. Religious figures, karmic family. This is a religious figures karmic family. A religious figures karmic family. That's who was attacking me in the middle of the night. Why are you still up? Isn't you a fake religionist, right? So if you a religious figure that's fake, aren't you supposed to be preparing your fake ass sermon for Sunday morning or for your Sunday mass? But yeah, you too busy up in the middle of the night and a Saturday night trying to attack my ass though, right? So my sleep was being disturbed last night by my ex-boyfriend and their baby mama and some type of spiritual occultist. It says they saying that y'all pay for play, that you're easily. So are they out here lying on my name too? Saying that I'm easy? Stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. They saying that I'm easy, but they're really the spiritual slut. They're the ones out here defiling their body. You running laps around these karmics. So I'm running laps around these karmics, collective. Them lies ain't sticking. It says magic rendered powerless. Like I said, them lies ain't sticking. They stuck in the rough of being a spiritual slut because that magic was rendered powerless. Poisoning, scheming, They were scheming on how to poison me. Poisoning in the reverse. They were scheming. Poisoning me is in the reverse. They were unable to poison me in my sleep. So this is why my sleep was being disturbed, because somebody was trying to poison me in my sleep. How you do that? How you do that? How you gonna poison me in my sleep? I'm really curious, because I'm still new to all this magic. I still might be new to all this magic, but I still know what I'm doing when it comes to protecting myself. But all this other stuff, I have no clue of. So I want to know how they expect to poison me in my sleep through magic. I don't believe in their power. So how is that going to work? Yeah, someone was on their high horse and now they're feeling like a jackass. Yeah, now they like a jackass because they want to be obsessed. And then this ex-boyfriend is obsessed and infatuated me. And their karmic female baby mama is an abuser. Manipulative. They're manipulative. Someone was on their high horse. Now they're feeling like a jackass because they would, yeah. They were all up in my business. These puppets. That they're rotting from the inside out. Somebody could be trying to flying home. Somebody could be trying to run. Bad reputation. So somebody's trying to run back home from wherever they at, for wherever they from, because they got a bad reputation. So this person could not even be a citizen of the United States. They're an immigrant. It says trying to unalive you in your sleep. Look at that. See? It came out. I said my sleep was being disturbed, and we were tapping in to see who was the one that was trying to disturb my sleep or whatever they were doing. And basically, they were trying to unalive me in my sleep. So it came out. This ex-boyfriend was trying to unalive me in my sleep with a coven. This is somebody that married for money. So this ex-boyfriend could have married this karmic female. That's their baby mama. Their breath stinks. And for all the lies they told, now they out here and they have a bad reputation. Related to you by marriage. Wow. It says related family. Ex-boyfriend. Hold the phone. It lands on the ex-boyfriend. This ex-boyfriend is related to me by a marriage. So I'm sorry, did the ex-boyfriend become a cousin now? Did the ex-boyfriend become a cousin third pass removed? Because that's what was coming in my head yesterday. Cousin second removed. Cousin second removed. I don't know what that means. I'm going to look it up. But yesterday I kept hearing a cousin second removed. So I don't know. I'm going to look that up and see what it is. But if you know what that is, feel free to comment whenever you come across this video. But so ex-boyfriend, karmic female, baby mama, related family, related to you by blood, by marriage, excuse me. So this ex-boyfriend who was obsessed or infatuated with me was on their high horse and now they feeling like a jackass. Somebody could have married, somebody married in my family. Somebody's related to me by a marriage. Because we got related family out here. Somebody that limps with a funny walk. second opinion. So somebody's getting a second opinion about something. They need to go heal. Because they lost all their power. I split the deck. I split the deck. So underlying illness. Somebody could be sick. So they're sick. Somebody's sick. So they were trying to unalive me in my sleep. It says they wanted you to fold, but you flipped the script instead. So they wanted me to fold, but I flipped the script instead, collective. It says jealous ones pray louder than your friends sometimes. So they jealous. Confirmation with the jealous and envious. They jealous and they praying for my downfall. Try to bind your blessing, forgetting who anointed you in the first place. So they trying to bind my blessing, forgetting that the Most High is the one that blessed me. Someone played broke to study how you move in abundance. Loyalty was never in the budget. So somebody in your energy thinking the funk like they broke, but they was always in your energy to figure out how you do shit, how you move. Trying to dismiss you, conspiracy theory, paranoia, mental illness. They try to say that you got some type of mental illness because they jealous of you. They will be going to prison, and that's where they will pass. Freedom lost. Yeah, they're going to prison for trying to bind you, trying to bind your blessings, my blessings. This is a sad, sadistic, karmic energy, a masculine or feminine energy that's deranged or mental. This ex-boyfriend is a sad, sadistic, deranged, mental. Spreading rumors to undermine your credibility, defamation of character. So they're spreading rumors to undermine my credibility. They're being manipulative because they're getting exposed. This ex-boyfriend want to keep running lies on my name. You're going to keep getting exposed. I keep feeling like there's something going on in my energy, and if I jump on this camera, it's going to come out. Energy don't lie. So you want to sit there and be manipulative and lie, but at the end of the day, you're about to lose your freedom yet again because you don't know how to not stay out of jail because you was a derelict-ass motherfucker. I hope you in that bitch, too. Wannabe me's, fan club, karmic copycat, copy-paste and pole stalkers, doppelganger gang. They were copying who I was. Dog barking, confirmation, trying to cause spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare. But it says you are being tested. Your strength and faith will overcome. So I'm being tested, but I'm going to win this. They were trying to unalive me in my sleep, but I will win all the time. This ex-boyfriend and their baby mama in a coven. And somebody that's related to me. Divine protection. I'm divinely protected from this stupid ex-boyfriend and their stupid coven. It says, you surrounded by divine light and safe from harm. Yes, I am. I'm safe from harm. Like I said, I already know what ex-boyfriend it is because my mother had a dream about this ex-boyfriend. Look, and right behind it, try to get your kids removed or did get your kids removed. CPS, ACS. Look at that. This ex-boyfriend married for money. Secretly recording you in your home or when you're out in the street, paparazzi energy. But like I said, I already know what ex-boyfriend it is because my mother had a dream about this ex-boyfriend. And the dream with this ex-boyfriend was this ex-boyfriend was hanging upside down, getting beat, was surrounded by a group of people in black hoods. And he was getting his ass beat. And he looked as sick. That's what she said. She was going down to the basement to get a bottle of wine. And this is a dream of hers. She's going down to the basement to get a bottle of wine. And she saw this nigga surrounded by a group of people in black hoods, and he was getting his ass beaten. And he wasn't in good condition, she said. And he looked sick. And he looked scared. So I know what ex-boyfriend it is. Investigators are discovering the truth behind all the lies told on you. They're astonished. This is the same ex-boyfriend that got my son removed. This is the same ex-boyfriend that I was in a domestic violence relationship. This is the same ex-boyfriend that got bipolar issues. This is the same ex-boyfriend that's supposed to be on some type of antipsychotic depressants called Seroquel. I already exposed his name. I'll do it again. He needs to get the fuck out of my energy, because you coming out. Someone was trying to profit off of my pain like a brand. Now they're getting branded. So they was trying to profit off of my pain like I'm a brand name, and they getting branded like they're fucking cattle. Like they're a pig. Like they're a horse. Like they are part of a farm. Like they're getting branded like they are part of a product that's going to be devoured. Ring around the rosies, a pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, they all fall down. They all fall down, collective. They mad that I didn't crash when they cut my brakes. You know why? Because hidden gifts. A blessing in disguise is about to reveal itself. Because I am the hidden gift. Or something is about to reveal itself. Moon energy. Embrace your emotions and cycles. Healing flow through acceptance. Yeah, I've been healing. They trying to hang you like the Salem witch trials, trying to set you on fire or burn you. So they trying to set me on fire and burn me. They were scheming. And we got mail tampering or stealing mail, not realizing that you get mail delivery notification, mail fraud felony. So they even going to jail for mail fraud felony, stealing my mail. Confirmation. We got breaking free, escape from imprisonment from someone's hold, escape from control of a person, group, or practice. Breaking free from addiction, no longer affected. So I'm breaking free from this ex-boyfriend. And we got a dirty cop. Took an oath to protect, but they are a predator, power abuser. A dirty cop was also involved. Took your kindness for currency and overdrew your energy. So they took my kindness for currency. And they thought they could just take from me. But I'm free from this imprisonment, from this hold, from these attacks that this ex-boyfriend and their baby mama doing. This baby mama that might be related to me. It's crazy. There's a karmic female that's this ex-boyfriend's, that's my ex-boyfriend's baby mama, and they might be related to me. Baby mama related family. That's a spiritual occultist. And what I said, what they were doing, it came out in the reading. Trying to unalive me in my sleep. I said my sleep was being disturbed. I didn't have a proper. My rest was proper, but my sleep was being. I felt it. A lot of tossing and turning. So I was fighting in my sleep last night. I was at war last night in my sleep. Spiritual, literally, this is right under it. This is right under it. Trying to unalive me in my sleep. Spiritual warfare. By a sad, sadistic energy. Masculine, feminine, deranged, mental energy. And this is somebody that got my kids removed by ACS or CPS. Because it's out here. Tried to get your kids removed or did get your kids removed by CPS or APS. ACS. I only got one child, and that's only one experience that I went through. So I'm not gonna pull no more because I literally came on to see who was attacking me in my sleep last night, and it already came out. Confirmation to what I'm talking about in general came out, which trying to unalive me in my sleep, which is the whole point of this reading, is why I came on here to figure out who was trying to mess with me in my sleep last night. And now I know who it is. This ex-boyfriend and their baby mama, and this karmic female that's their baby mama, and their baby mama might be related to me, and they're a spiritual occultist. And it says married, related to me by marriage, married for money. Married for money, related to you by a marriage. And related to you by marriage falls right under ex-boyfriend. Married for money, related to you by marriage falls under ex-boyfriend, karmic female. Then the married for money falls under the false flame spiritual occultist. And the dirty coppers involved. An ex-boyfriend and a baby mama. A karmic family. Religious figures. Spiritual occultists. And they lost all their power. Fucking with me. So we're going to end it there because I'm not going to be in an hour. I literally woke up. Came out my room. I didn't even brush my teeth. All right. Started shuffling my cards and went live. I didn't even watch a reading. I didn't do nothing. I watched 2 videos of some random shit as I was shuffling my cards. No readings though. I didn't want to mess the energy up. I wanted spirit to tell me who the fuck was attacking me in my sleep last night. And all this is giving me a confirmation of when I was taking a nap yesterday, he popped up in my head. And then when I was taking a shower, another ex-boyfriend popped in my head. So all these exes are popping in my head. All these exes are in my energy. These exes with their ex-girlfriends, or these exes with their baby moms, or these exes with their significant others are all up in my fucking energy. I don't seem to understand. If you have a fucking female or you're in a relationship, why the fuck are you all up in my business? Why are you all up in my energy? Focus on your fucking relationship. Why are you all up in my shiznits, bitch? I know you watching. Get your life together, bitch. Get it together. Because obviously, I'm still fucking breathing, stupid. Because you obviously think that you have some type of magic that's going to fucking not allow me to wake up, and you are not God. Only God has that power. So I don't know why you out here still thinking that you have the power to poison me in my sleep, unalive me in my sleep. Get a grip on your mental. Get it together. You are truly driving yourself insane. And I hope you're not a reader watching me for your channel, because you're going to lose your shit. That's word to my mouth to God's ears. And if you're not a troll and you watching, you might as well like the channel and stop being a hater. But yeah, you can spread all the rumors you want, but you're not going to defame my character. And all you doing is giving me ammunition so I can sue your ass. So hey, go ahead, keep lying on me if you want to. Continue to give me the ammunition to use against you. You're providing me with the ammo and the gun to fucking defeat you, to take you out. So thank you. I appreciate you being the stupid person that you are. I appreciate you being jealous and envious that it made you do dumb things, being all up in my business. Now that got you bad reputation. You must be mad because all of a sudden now I want to trip and stutter over my words, and I was reading my reading perfectly fine this past 30 minutes. So you must be irritated and agitated because now I'm tripping up on my words and I wasn't before. So you be mad, bitch. You mad that you can't bind my blessings? You can't bind to my blessings, bitch, because they're not given to you. They're given to me by the divine, not to you. If God wanted to give you something, he would have gave you something. And he did, but you decided to fucking toss that because you didn't want it. You weren't satisfied with the blessing that God gave you because you wanted to be greedy. You wanted more, 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 more. You wanted somebody else's. That's what happens when you try to take other shit from other people. Your shit gets taken away. And you're left with nothing. And no one. Now these idiots are stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut, for coming at me and trying to unalive me in my sleep. Collective, I'm out of here. I'm not gonna stay long on this. Yeah. Because they got problems. And I ain't got time to be playing with them. Now they sick. Trying to blind me to their karma. Like I said, it came out again. They have an underlying illness and they were trying to bind me to their karma. So they were trying to poison me in my sleep. So they were trying to unalive. They were trying to get me sick in my sleep. They were trying to transfer whatever is wrong with them onto me. Now they stuck in a spiritual rut for being a spiritual slut. They tangled up in a situation. And they're about to piss themselves. Their faith was tested. What? They was doing sex magic. Now they feel like a bunch of sour apples. Because they have a dissociative identity disorder. They don't know who the fuck they is. And they no longer have the power or position. They're being demoted. Yeah, you reap what you sow. They're getting karma. Because the devil is sick for being a prick playing dumbass tricks. It's devil energy. Home community. This person could be a part of my home community. Or somebody's in my home community. Somebody came to my home community. Home community false advertisement. So they came to my home community to lie. And now they're terrified. They trying to deny allegations and claims now. The rats is running. They were in my lane trying to deny allegations and claims. The rats is running. Because the tables have turned. And they don't got no more cards to play. They out of moves. Because you keep doing the same shit over and over again. That's insanity there. That's insanity. Keep doing the same shit over and over and over, expecting a different outcome. That's what you call insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. They getting fired. For trying to enslave souls. This false prophet is lonely. False prophet that's lonely. That's sitting in Tom. That's sitting in childhood energy because there was an Uncle Tom. This false prophet is related to me by blood. So this false prophet is related to me. They're my family. They're a weirdo that was out here playing with my devices into interference, causing interference. They're ignorant. And I'm still unbothered. And they jealous. They jealous and envious because I'm still unbothered. They ignorant. They got no lives. No lives. Jealous and envious and no lives. This person sweats a lot when they're nervous. And because they're in a sticky situation, because the tables have turned. They got no more cards to play. They got to move. I'm not going to pluck no more because then they need to grow up. Yep, I'm done plucking because the same shit keeps repeating. Yeah, false advertisement. Yeah, it keeps repeating when I keep splitting the deck. That money that they thought they were getting, they're not getting a dime. They're getting rejected in the work community. They being watched, the watchtower. Yeah, infatuated. Look, they were infatuated. Somebody from my past work and home community. The illusion is on them. They clueless. They have a fraudulent business that's being looked into. This fraudulent business is being looked into, collective. Whoever was attacking me. This mother energy that's in the reverse. Their ex-girlfriend. Confirmation with the sirens. First siren I hear today that's giving my confirmation. They thought they had a reason to attack me. And it was a failed mission. Dumb and Dumber are running out of money.